Britain's more jabs, more jobs bounce back pays off with record economic recovery. Britain's more jabs, more jobs bounce back from COVID-19 is paying off with a record recovery. Economists now expect us to beat all major rich nations this year, with 7.2% growth. The massive injection of confidence following the vaccine rollout is predicted to restore national income to pre-pandemic levels by next spring. Chancellor Rishi Sunak welcomed the upgraded forecast and said, "Our plan for jobs is working. It's great to see some early signs that the UK is bouncing back from the pandemic, but with debt at nearly 100% of gross domestic product, we must also ensure public finances remain on a sure footing. That's why at the budget in March I set out steps we will take to bring debt under control over the medium term, ensuring our future recovery is sustainable." The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, said that countries which have been quick to vaccinate against coronavirus are witnessing their economies recover more quickly than other nations. Officials at the OECD increased its outlook for the UK economy in its latest global analysis. It now forecasts a healthy GDP growth of 7.2% this year, which is up from the 5.1% predicted last December. The forecast also sees Britain's economy growing by 5.5% next year, again an increase from 4.7%. Mr. Sunak said analysis shows there are early signs the UK is well on the road to recovery. He said, "The strength of the UK's growth forecast is testament to the ongoing success of our vaccine rollout and evidence that our plan for jobs is working." Britain's expected recovery this year will be ahead of the United States' anticipated growth of 6.9% and is topped only by India and China. The Euro bloc lags on 4.3%, including Germany on 3.3%, while France's economy is predicted to experience a 5.8% improvement. The OECD predicted, prospects for the world economy have brightened, but the recovery is likely to remain uneven and, crucially, dependent on the effectiveness of public health measures and policy support. The UK upturn is being driven by consumption and is built on the successful vaccination program, according to the organization's report. The gradual lifting of lockdown rules is allowing a solid rebound while service sectors are bracing for takeoff, it added. Consumption will bounce back sharply as hard-hit hospitality services and retail trade reopen, the report said. Business investment is tipped to accelerate in 2022 as uncertainty about the pandemic is expected to reduce. While wealthier households where people have managed to save money during the crisis are expected to start spending. Higher than expected consumption if households run down excess savings more than assumed could boost growth considerably, while weaker than forecasted consumption and higher savings could lead to lower growth, it said. The OECD said trade contracted at the start of the year after the Brexit transition ended, but it will recover slowly. UK unemployment is projected to peak at 6.1% at the end of the year after the final stages of the furlough job retention scheme comes to an end. But the labor market is also stabilizing, employment is on the rise with an increase in job vacancies. The OECD said its projections are based on the continued success of the vaccination program, including the rollout's ability to deal with emerging virus strains. It warned that supply bottlenecks might hold back consumption and increase inflation if businesses fail to reopen or cannot attract the staff they need. The think tank said that the worldwide recovery is at a critical stage, and added that it might be uneven due to different rates of success in COVID inoculation programs globally.